Hey guys, how's it going? EnteiTainment here. My name is Daniel. Quickly saying thank you for checking out the video. I hope you enjoy it. It's just an update video, so if you want to see Showdown or you want to see playthroughs, this is probably not the video for you. But if you're interested in learning more about the channel and how it's going to progress in the future, I'm going to be talking about the CSL that I recently joined and the draft that recently occurred. And I'm also going to be talking about an upcoming playthrough that I hope we can make work. So if you want to see any of those things, stay tuned. Thanks. Hello, and welcome to the channel update video within which I'm going to discuss the CSL and our next playthrough. So first, we're going to talk about the CSL. And if you don't know what that is, CSL stands for the Competitive Showdown League, which is basically a group of 16 of us, 2 of which are YouTubers, myself and Kraken Nation, who you might know from my Spin the Mega videos. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to compete over the period of, I think, 12 weeks. And then we're going to go into quarterfinals and semifinals and whatever, if we get to that. But basically, we're competing for the #1 spot, obviously. And we are split into 4 divisions with 4 of us in each division and blah, blah, blah. So we're going to have this whole schedule. It's already up, but I don't really feel the need to show that to you guys just yet. I'll just upload videos as they come. But I wanted to quickly talk about the drafting process because this is a draft-based league, which means, as you can sort of see by my screen here, we were allowed 1 mega pick, 2 OU picks, 2 UU picks, 3 RU picks, 2 NU or PU, which I guess isn't really a tier anymore. I'm kind of confused about what happened to PU, and then a final pick, which would depend on your mega. So basically, this was complicated for me because I actually wasn't going to be there for the draft, so I couldn't adapt to what I was seeing. I had to trust someone else to be able to do that. So what ended up happening was I gave him a bunch of options, my top 8 or my top 9, depending on where we were in the list, because there was this big list of all 16 of us, and it snaked down. So you would start with the first guy, go down to the 16th, and then start with the 16th guy, and then go back up to the first, blah, 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 all the way down the list. So we were right smack dab in the middle, literally. We were in the middle. And I guess there's technically no middle to 16, but there were 7 people before us and 8 people after us, or something like that. Yeah. So obviously I had to provide him with a lot of choices. So this is what that looked like for me. Basically my process for this was to try to pick up Pokemon that could fill multiple roles and not be confined to one single, maybe just a sweeper. Maybe they're just known for sweeping, or they're just known for being really, really bulky, like Ferrothorn, for example, is an extremely bulky Pokemon, and there's not a whole lot you can do besides that. You can run maybe Banded occasionally, but it's just nowhere near as efficient as running the specially defensive or physically defensive sets. So that was my main idea. I wanted to pick diverse Pokemon, and I don't really want to go into potential spreads because obviously the people I'm going to be battling in the upcoming weeks, or maybe not obviously, but people I'm going to be battling in the upcoming weeks might see this video and they're going to say, oh, he might run this. But I will quickly say Aerodactyl is very diverse. You can do a couple things with that. Volcarona isn't the most diverse, but you can run different forms of the Quiver Dance set. Gyarados can be bulky or offensive. Infernape can be physical or special. Florges can be defensive or offensive. Flygon can be scarfed or banded or even run a defog. Scrafty has shed skin, so you can run sort of a interesting status absorber, or obviously also gets Moxie and Dragon Dance, so you can be a really scary sweeper. Trevenant can be a status absorber or a Chesto curse set, which can be fun, or others as well. Lantern isn't the most diverse. He's kind of just here as a defensive pivot. Gramble can be banded or can be a bulky defensive set, and then Kyurem. I honestly didn't know much about Kyurem, but I kind of wanted to use him, so I sort of just threw him on here. So that kind of led me to this dream team that was full of these diverse Pokemon that can do a bunch of different things and sort of adapt to what I see, what I'm playing against. So this was the dream team, and my boy Tater Salad filled in for me during the draft, which I'm very thankful for. Obviously, huge shout out to him. Wouldn't have nearly the team I have now if he wasn't there, because I would have had to settle for a random pick, which would not have been ideal. But what we ended up with is this team down here, and I just color coded them so you guys can see how many we got and how many we didn't. So actually, we got our Mega and our 2 OU and UU slots exactly what we wanted, which is beautiful. I really wanted these Pokemon, and obviously the OU and the UU ones are going to be the ones that are coming to the most battles because they're the highest tier. So it's really, really clutch that we got these 5. It's super clutch. I can't even emphasize how clutch this is. So really great job to Tater Salad. He came up huge. The rest of them are a little different. Flagon is substituted for Bronzong, which these two are obviously not the same at all. In fact, basically none of these are the same or can fill similar roles as the ones above. But I'm going to talk about the team I actually ended up with. So obviously I'm happy with these because they are diverse. I'm happy with Trevenant because he's really bulky and can run Will-O-Wisp. He can just run a lot of different stuff. Bronzong is great because although he's sort of confined to his hazard setting spread, he's obviously still a very good Pokemon in that he has both Levitate, or he can run Levitate, or I think is it Fire Absorb, or it's not Fire Absorb, but it's something like that. Anyways, he can be immune to fire, which are two really amazing abilities for a steel type and can lead to you playing a lot of mind games with your opponent as he tries to guess which one you're actually running. Togetic is cool because it is a versatile Pokemon. You can run the annoying T-Wave set with Air Slash, or you can run a Defog set, which leads me to one of the issues with this team is that we're obviously extremely weak to rocks. In fact, almost all of our top 5 are weak to rocks with the exception of Florges. This is ×1, this is ×2, this is ×4, this is ×2, this is neutral, I guess, but still. And then Kyurem would have been weak to rocks as well. We didn't pick him up, but so it was very important for me to secure a Defogger or a Rapid Spinner. It became clear that I needed one of those as the draft progressed. So luckily we managed to pick up Togetic. Tater Salad was pretty clutch. He got me a Togetic and a Claydol, noticing my weakness to rocks. So Claydol also gets Rapid Spin, in case you guys don't realize that. So that could come very in handy as well. Muck is kind of similar to Lantern in that it can be extremely bulky and can get a bunch of different coverage moves that can threaten different things, and they don't necessarily know what moves you're running until you actually use them. And then Tornadus is just a weird Pokemon. I had no idea what I was going to pick from the BL. Let me explain that again. If you were given a UU Mega, as I was, you could pick your final slot from BL2 or lower, but if you got a OU, you had to draw from RU, I believe. Or sorry, NU. So there weren't a lot of things in BL2, and they're conveniently almost all weak to rocks. I think Moltres is in there, Tornadus is in there, Kyurem is in there. There's a couple more, and they're just all weak to rocks, and I was like, oh my god, the last thing I need is another rock weakness. But we got Tornadus, which is a cool Pokemon. I don't really know how to use Tornadus, but we're gonna try to think of something cheeky, maybe. We might be able to come up with something. So that is my team, just so you guys know. And I'm definitely very happy with it, and thank you, Tater Salad, very much for your work going into this. That's all I have to say about the team. I'm going to talk a little bit about the upload schedule now. Basically, we're allotted 1 week of time to get our battle, and what that means is my first battle is due on the 1st of November. So I'm not sure who I'm up against in the roster, but it's not Kraken Nation or anything, so you don't need to get hyped yet. That's going to be a hype battle. It's coming up on week 10, I think. I'm battling Kraken Nation, which is going to be crazy. He has a very scary team as well. I was looking at it, and we gotta prepare for that. But basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to give you guys 2 uploads per battle. One of them is going to be a team builder, a live team builder, where I am looking at my opponent's team, looking at my team, and trying to see what threats he's going to bring in response to mine and how I can react to that. And then the other episode is obviously going to be the battle itself. So the trick with this is that I can't upload the team builder until after the battle, because if my opponent happens to see that video, he'll just counter team me to hell. So we don't want that. So there is going to be a slight delay on when the battle actually happens and when it's actually uploaded. So I am sorry about that. It's not going to be very live. It's going to be relatively live. I think I'm going to have the battle, and then I'm going to have the team builder ready to be uploaded, and as soon as that battle finishes, I'll just click upload, and then I'll go into editing the battle itself. I think I won't make those episodes as edited as I normally do. If you guys watch my showdown sessions, you'll probably realize I put a lot of effort into the editing, and it honestly takes me a lot of time. So since I want these videos to come out as soon as possible for you guys, I'm probably not going to be editing them as much. So I'm sorry if you really like the edits. I really like the edits, and I know I've gotten positive feedback about the edits, but just realize I'm gonna sort of hold back on the editing of those videos in particular. And I think those are all the bases for the CSL, but I'm super amped. I'm super excited that the date got moved up. I thought we weren't going to start until the 9th, and I was like, it's lame. But apparently we're currently in Season 3, so it's going to be crazy. It's going to be wild. And hopefully it's not going to interfere too much with my regular upload schedule, because I'm going to try to maintain the alternating Showdown and Emerald and then the live streaming on the weekends. That is what I'm going to try to do. So it's going to mean you guys are probably going to get multiple uploads in a day, which could be hard for me, but I'm going to try to make it work. It's going to especially be able to work later in the week since I have very few classes later in the week, but I'll deal with the logistics. You guys don't need to worry about that. So the other thing I want to talk about really quickly, because I want to sort of address this before the Emerald Nuzlocke actually ends, is I want to talk about our next playthrough. And I'm going to float you guys an idea, and you guys can let me know what you think about this. There is a game that you may have heard of, may not have heard of, but it is the Pokemon Zeta and Pokemon, I think, Omicron series, which looks crazy. I have not seen any playthroughs of this. I'm trying really hard to resist, but just looking at this screen makes me happy. This looks insane. I don't know what it's based off of. I literally know nothing. I know zero except for the information I saw on the Reddit page, which was how to download it. That's all I know about this game. That's not true, I lied. I went a little bit into it, which leads me to my question. We're gonna press enter here, and we're just gonna select new game, but I'm not gonna actually play it, so bear with me here. So we're gonna look through this intro. I'm sorry there's no sound. We're just gonna skip through this. Hang on. I can deal with this if we actually play through it. Don't read it. Don't read it. Don't read it. Stop reading the instructions. Stop. Don't read it. No. Stop. Stop. No, I don't want to read these. I'm going too fast. Shh. Professor, please be quiet. No info needed. Okay. Alright, he's going to show us the Zoroark. Cool. Please leave. Please leave, Zoroark. I had no idea this intro was so long. My gosh. Alright, so he's going to ask you if I'm a boy or a girl. Yeah, I'm a boy. Let's move on. Yes, I'm sure I'm a boy. Jeez. Oh, I do my name and stuff. Ugh. Alright. We're just going to do that so that I can show you the screen that I'm actually trying to get to. Alright. So this is, I think, unique to this game, but it's going to give you the screen that says, would you like to do a challenge run? And if you hit yes, it's going to bring you to this screen, which is crazy. Apparently this is coded in. I don't even know what the heck half of these things are, but there's Nuzlocke, which I know, Randomize, which I know, the PP challenge, don't know what that is, but I guess you can't restore PP. Solo run, which must be using one Pokemon. I'm not really trying to do that. Mystery challenge, no idea. Non-technical, I guess that means you don't get TMs. Anti-Anti, which I have no clue what that is, and Bravery challenge, which I also have no idea what those are. So I think you can select one from this list. Maybe you can select two, I'm not. Oh, you can. You can select multiple. Alright, so all you guys decide what you want to see, because in the Emerald, obviously we have these two selected, and that's it, because I have no idea what the rest of these are. But if you guys just want to see, maybe just want to see Nuzlocke, maybe just want to see Randomized, Maybe you want to see something weird. I don't know what any of these are. I guess I can do more research on that. But basically, Pokemon Zeta allows you to choose, essentially, what kind of challenge run you want to do. Or, I mean, it's totally okay if you guys don't want to see a challenge run. Maybe you want to not do a challenge run. That's okay. I can do that too. I'm super excited to play this game, and I hope that's going to be sick. It looks crazy. It looks really cool. It's nice and smooth. But, yeah. If you guys are excited about this too, put something in the comments, let me know, and just hopefully we'll be able to decide what kind of challenge we want to do, if that is something we want to do. Otherwise, I'll just do a normal run through and we'll have fun with that, and it will of course be a live commentary, and we'll just have a good time going through the world of Pokemon Zeta. But I truly have no clue what to expect from this. Maybe you guys have already seen this game, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna really try hard not to look up any information. I want to just be brand new to this game, because that's not something I've been able to do since Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, and even then, I mean, that's a remake, so I guess the last time I did that was with X and Y, and I mean, I guess even then, I don't know, you know what I mean. It's been a while since I've gone fresh into a Pokemon game, and I'm super amped to do it with this one, so I'm going to try my best not to cave and look up a playthrough of this game. So definitely let me know. Definitely like this video if you're amped about this game, because I sure am, and like this video if you're amped about the CSL, because I am super excited about that too, and I'm hoping we can do well. I'm really not sure. It's definitely going to be hard. There's some really, really good players in this league, so fingers crossed that we do well. But that's it from me. So we covered CSL, we covered Pokemon Zeta, we covered the upload schedule, because that's just going to stay the same. I think that's it. So I'm going to just quickly summarize what happened. We are going to have 2 episodes a week of this. One being a team builder, a live team builder, and the second one being a live battle with whoever it is. And this is going to go on for 12 weeks, so you're going to have a total of 24 CSL videos, not including, maybe there will be a bonus post-analysis for a battle that's particularly rough, or one that had a lot of key plays in it. I might do that. You can let me know about that. If you guys want to see post-analysis videos, I can try to do that as well, because those will be easy and I won't need to edit those really. And then, so that's it for CSL. Oh, sorry, this is the team, if you want to see the team. Aerodactyl, Volcarona, Gyarados, Infernape, Flygon, Bronzong, Togetic, Trevenant, Muck, Claydol, and Tornadus. Not Therian, by the way, it's just regular Tornadus. And then the second part of that was the Pokemon Zeta. Let me know if you want to see a challenge run, or if you want to see just a regular playthrough, and if you want to see a challenge run, what kind of challenge you want to see. So I think that's it. I think that's the summary. I think I did a good job. I think that's good. Of course, as per usual, leave any questions or concerns in the comments section, because I've never really done an update video like this before, and I'm sure I missed something, or I was very confusing at one point, or several points. So put any questions you have in the comments, and I will definitely reply to those in a more, how do you say, descriptive way. I will be more fluent in text than I am in person. So yeah, that's it for me. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Oh wow, wait, what day is it? Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. So you're doing a live stream. EnteiTainment out. Once the Venusaur Megas, I guess we can't hit that super effectively.
Or Sealand. There's a chance he's gonna leave that one thing we couldn't do perfectly. It's okay, we're gonna burn it. It's not gonna have Earthquake ready. Oh shit.